Hi everybody, if you're watching this, I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. Welcome back to another episode of Sit Down with B. It's been a minute since I did like a sit down video. I am so excited and Happy New Year! Welcome to the family. If you're new here, please subscribe. Right, because I'm not going to be gatekeeping in this video. Niga. I don't gatekeep, you subscribe to my channel. Period. So to those who don't know me, I am Cute-Tlhalee, known as Cute-Tlhalee. I'm doing my 4th year in Bachelor of Intermediate Phase Education. Like, Kisinia this year.
Wow.
So I have my mat pad here because I did research for you guys so that I speak based on my own knowledge and also the website, because Varsity College is turning into Emeris, which is not going to be a college anymore. Varsity College was a college, and now it's no longer going to be a college. Now it's going to be a private university. It says here, Emeris is a new private higher education brand in South Africa. The independent institution of education, Varsity College, Vega School, IEMSA, it unifies those 4 established brands into one institution. So we are now going to be moving. And this is Varsity College Center, I forgot to mention. So there's this one campus, Varsity College Center, and we're all going to be moving to one big campus. And we're going to be collaborating with other schools so that we just one big university, like one big thing. So IIE Vega and IIE Varsity College, those 2 schools from different buildings are now coming together into one building, right? So we're going to be one unified. Let me continue reading. It says here, Emeris is a new private higher education brand formed by uniting the IE Varsity College, Vega, under one name. It represents a bold new era of tertiary education in South Africa. Emeris is not yet a traditional public university like UJ or UP, but it is a private higher education institution which plans for future private university recognition as legislation changes. So what is happening here? Varsity College does not want to be a college. It just wants to have a university title. Why? Because it is a good institution and it gives proper courses. Like the courses are credited. You could get into a career field, get a proper job and good salaries because your degree, it's credited, like it's valid. Yeah, let me actually look, what does accredited mean? The definition. It says here, accreditation means a university and its courses are officially approved by the South African government and quality bodies. Your qualification is real, recognized, and legally valid. Yeah, but so the college got to realize that, man, we're producing so many graduates and they're having jobs and they're doing well because the degree that they are holding is actually credited, it's valid, it's legal. Why don't we get the title of a university? So now it's transferring into a university. Simple. Now that Varsity College is going to be Emeris University, there's now more courses available that you could do. Right, so number 1, I'm going to list all the courses. We have Bachelor of Education in Foundation Phase, 4 years, it's full-time or part-time. Then we have Bachelor of Education in Intermediate Phase Teaching, 4 years, what I'm currently doing. Then we have a higher certificate in Early Childhood Care and Education, 1 year, full-time or part-time or distance. Faculty of Commerce, we have Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Business Administration, 4 years, BCom in Digital Marketing, 3 years, BCom in Entrepreneurship, 3 years, Bachelor of Hospitality Management, 3 years, and higher certificates in Business Principles and Practices for 1 year. Then we have Bachelor of Arts for 3 years, Bachelor of Social Science for 3 years, Bachelor of Arts in Law for 3 years, higher certificates in Communication and Practice for 1 year. Then we have Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Brand Communication, 3 years. Bachelor of Arts in Interior Design for 3 years. Bachelor of Communication Design for 3 years. Higher Certificates in Creative Development for 1 year. And then we have the IT, Faculty of Science and Technology. We have Bachelor of Computer and Information Science App Development for 3 years. Bachelor of Computer and Information Science and Game Design and Development for 3 years. Bachelor of Engineering, Civil, Electrical, Electronic and Mechanical for 4 years. Bachelor of Public Health for 3 years. Oh, there's health. That's new to me. Then, no, like literally. Then we have Faculty of Law, LLB for 4 years, full-time or distance. Then we have, short courses. They also offer short courses like higher certificates in early childhood, higher certificates in creative brand management. Those are Vega courses. I get Vega is also collaborating with Varsity College. That's why certain things are new to me. Like, I didn't know that like those courses exist. My tip and my advice is that I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Don't choose a course because the word is fancy. I'm studying bachelor and you do not know what is it about. Please, you are going to be depressed. You are going to be so upset. You really gonna be not gonna be in a happy state. There's nothing as bad as starting a course that you really do not like studying a course that you're not passionate for, not even knowing what you're doing. It's not a healthy thing to do. As someone that follows my channel, I am gonna hold your hand. You gotta do anything that you're gonna be happy to do for the rest of your life, anything that you're gonna be proud of being one day, anything that you see yourself. Right. So what I expect you to do, go to the Emeris website, look at the course. Let's say you want to do Bachelor of Intermediate Phase like me. There's a course outline of what you're expected to learn and whatever. Read the course outline on the website. They have like mini folders and things that you could read out, like pamphlets. Is it pamphlets? But read what is the course about, and also do external research. Simple. Google what you expected to study, career fields possible that you could do. Like for me, I could be a teacher, I could be a lecturer one day if I have a master's, all of these things. Like you make research onto, if I study this course, the careers possible is doing this and that and that. Please do research. Don't do that to yourself. Don't get into something that you don't know. Make sure that whatever you do, you're confident and you kind of have an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Of course, you never fully know what you're going to do up until you're studying the course itself, when the academic year begins. But at least have an idea. Yeah, my boy. Go to the Emeris website, look at the course outline, what you're expected to learn. Also, if you do not understand, go to campus. And there are people there, like students there that are helping students. You can ask them questions. If you feel like I don't want to talk to a lecturer, there's peers, like there's seniors like us that are there to assist you. I'm part of the academics, not the social part of the campus, but there are committees that can help you and assist you and give an idea that so this is what you expected to study, this is what you're going to do, practical theories and stuff like that. Talk to someone, guys. Network. Go there on campus, speak to anyone and say, hey, I need someone who's going to inform me about this course. They're going to direct you to someone who's going to inform you about that course, and then after talking to that person, maybe you're going to be confident in what they have said. Then you could go on with the application process. Simple as that. The thing, if you haven't applied, late applications are still open. And my personal tip is don't apply online. I don't like applying online. I didn't like applying online. I've never applied online. It's just so frustrating. You don't even know if, go on campus, guys. Please save up some money, go there, ask someone to cover you or your family or anyone, Uber, taxi, I don't know, get yourself to campus. They will help you with the application process. There's student advisors there. They could advise you with what you're getting yourself into. And it's just registrations are happening. I don't even do my registrations online. I do my registration on campus simply because it's easier, and you just know that as soon as you step out of campus, you feel relieved, because you did the right thing. But doing things online, you're not really quite sure. This is actually for first years. This video is mainly for first years, people who don't even know what to do, or the steps, or people who are going to take Varsity College as a backup. Like maybe let's say UJ, UP, and VIDS is like overpopulated and there's space constraints and you don't get a school. Instead of taking a gap year, you go to school. Yeah. So if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, listen to me, go to campus. Another question that I was getting a lot is bursaries. Does Varsity College have bursaries? I do not know. I am a self-funded student, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going to campus soon because there's a training happening for academic mentors. I'm going to be an academic mentor, guys. If you need any academic advice, come to me, sweetie, in person, if you're going to Varsity College for Emeris. Yeah, so there's going to be training that is happening. So I'm going to ask on your behalf, and then I'm going to do a part 2. We're going to be talking about bursaries, bank loans, my advice and tips, because I don't want to speak about something that I'm not sure of or confident about. No, I don't want to mislead you guys. So I'm a self-funded student. My parents have been paying my school fees since first year. Cash. Yeah. So yeah, but what I do know is that there's bank loans, and I don't even want to touch on the bursaries thing because I don't know. I really do not know. When I went there first year, a lot of people were just like, they don't have proper bursaries, or it's hard to get a bursary, or you need to do that and that and that. Da, 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 da. I do not know, but what I do promise to do, I am gonna do research on your behalf. Sometimes, when it comes to bursaries, you don't really get that information online in articles and websites. They don't really provide it. So it's better if you know people inside. Network, know people, talk to people like your lecturers, your students advisors, and then so I'm gonna do that. I'm a good person, don't you think? Yeah, but I'm gonna do that for you guys. I'm gonna go on campus, speak to lecturers, students, advisors, and gather as much information as I can and squeeze you guys with the information for free. I don't gatekeep, girl. Another thing that I do not like about studying at Varsity College or Emeris is that they do not have rest. Habanali students rest, and I do not like it. I don't like the fact that they do not have races, because in a race, it's just students everywhere. And when it's students everywhere, it's easy to make friends, it's easy to network. They even have study areas where you can even study with other students there. It's nice, man. I think one thing that I really wish I got to experience as an undergraduate is staying at a rest. But God did not allow me to stay at a rest, which made it harder for me to even, I don't know. I just find it cool to stay at a rest. If an opportunity was given to me to stay at a rest, I would have. But Varsity College or Emeris have student communes. What is a student commune? Student commune is a house. And a house is divided. So my room is the other girl's room, and then the other room is another person, and another room is another person. Then you guys share a kitchen, a toilet, and stuff. So you guys are staying in one house. This house, you guys are staying in it. And I did not like it. In first year, I went for viewing, to go view the different places, the different house communes that are actually closest to school, walking distance. Others are just really not too far away. I went for viewing and I was not pleased. And this is not to demotivate you. I know myself. I do not like sharing space. I don't like sharing my space. There are days where I would like to be alone. There are days where I love studying alone. There are days where I don't want to live under strict rules. I have friends that stayed at a house commune. Their experiences just demotivated me even further. They did not like it. There were too many rules. So what I did though, and what my other friends did at that time, they went to apartment hunting. So yeah, I went apartment hunting and I went to look for apartments that are affordable and cheap, according to like my parents' budget. And I went to the cheapest apartments. Like I was literally looking for apartments that are really cheap because I study at Senton, guys, and most apartments are ridiculously expensive. So what most third year, second year, fourth year students would do, they would go on apartment hunting and stay with their friends. So let's say you and I are friends, we would stay in one apartment and divide the rent. Yeah, but let's say the rent is 2,000, I pay 1,000, you pay 1,000, and then you just stay at an apartment. That way, at least you're staying with someone that you are comfortable with, someone that you know, and yeah. But that's not normally what first years do, because in first year you don't know your friends, you're gonna meet new people, you don't trust those people as of yet. You're gonna be in a roller coaster situation where you're gonna meet new people, lose new people, and a bunch and first year and July. So yeah, but I chose to stay alone simply because I just know myself. I like my own space. Yeah, I just like my own space. Like I don't want to share a kitchen, a toilet, da, da, da. I want to be alone. And I was blessed enough to have parents that gave me the opportunity to allow me to stay alone. And yeah, so my biggest advice is be considerate. Seeing Abantu, we come from different backgrounds, different families, different principles and stuff like that, and different ways. Like we are just raised differently. So be considerate of the person that is paying for your school fees, because you all come from different backgrounds and different homes. Let me speak about me. Me personally, I am a self-funded student, and being a self-funded student, I had to be aware that my parents are the ones that are paying for my school fees, and I was blessed enough for them to allow me to stay at an apartment. But I stay in the cheapest apartment there available in Santon. I'm not even staying in the most luxurious place, because I understand that not only am I staying in an apartment, they have to pay for water, they have to pay for electricity, they have to pay for transportation for me to get to school. Plus, I stay all the way in the East End, and it was going to be a hassle if I had to travel from the East End and go to school every day, which is Santon. So I'm staying now at an apartment close to school, which is convenient for my parents and I. But then there are other people where their parents won't mind paying an expensive school fees tuition, and also their child can stay at a luxurious place. It's okay. Like you get people where they just genuinely can afford, they can stay at the luxury apartments where rent is 10, 15, 20k, and they can still afford getting their children some food, transport to go to school. We all come from different backgrounds. That's my chat. So each to their own. Also, there's nothing wrong also staying at a house commune. Like other people, they are not like me. I am antisocial. I am shy. It takes a lot for me to be comfortable. If you can meet me in person, I'm very, very shy, and I'm literally learning to put myself in that space. But I also genuinely like my own personal space. But if you are people who try, like you used to staying with other people, and you could thrive at a house commune. You're gonna be able to do well there because you know how to live with other people. I just like my personal space, and I wouldn't allow myself to be in that space because I know myself. But Singabantu, we are different. So you could also stay at a student commune because it's also very, very affordable. So be considerate, guys, and just go for what works for you and your family. Sit with your parents down, or whoever that is committed to pay your studies. Ask them their budget, so that you know what you're looking for or aiming for. And that is my personal advice, guys. Be considerate in this life thing, because also studying on its own, it's a blessing. As a Christian girl, I feel like studying is a blessing, studying is a privilege, because there are people, especially considering our youth, that are seated at home taking gap years, that are seated at home. Others are finishing 2-3 years and they're still taking a gap year simply because their marks are good, but they don't have even money to go to school. Bursaries sometimes are not responding. Bursaries is an issue. NASFAS is packed, and we do not have any choice but to stay at home. But blessed are you having an opportunity to study. So that's why I'm saying studying is a privilege. Studying is an opportunity, and you gotta make the most out of it. And that is my biggest advice as a little big sister to you guys. last but not least, school fees. Alright, so with the school fees part, different courses have different school fees. Like when I tell out someone that is studying law, their qualification is more expensive than mine. Maybe they would pay 120k, I would pay 80k or 90k for education, right? So do these things where you go on campus. Guys, I highly recommend going on campus. Go on campus and ask the estimation of the course, and then go on the websites and see how much is the course that you're planning on doing. Yeah, and which one works for you. Other people, they work in installments of every after 3 months, or they pay for the school fees. I don't know how that works, but my point exactly is do research. Please do research, because school fees is also ridiculously expensive. It differs with each and every course. But yeah, man, comment down below with what you would like for me to talk about. Yeah, comment down below with what you want me to talk about, because I'm going to do a part 2 of this video. But the part 2, I'm going to be talking about bursaries and bank loans and all of these things, procedures, steps and things to do, if you're really interested in going to that. And another thing, comment down below if you're interested going into student communes. I don't mind doing research for you on available student accommodation that a house can mean, show you pictures, places you could go, I also don't mind making a list of all the cheapest apartments that are available, that are close to school, that maybe you could like. So comment down below if you're interested in that, because if you are, then I could just compile research and do research. In part 2, I talk about accommodation fully, and then also I talk about bursaries. Thank you for watching. If you made it until the end of this video, I hope this video was informative, and yeah, bye.